when I touch your skin, I give a heat stroke. Not too many people can do the things I do. None of them can replicate my moves. Anytime you call on me, my girl, I'll be there in a hurry. Bolale, be prepared to cooperate with me. She asked, God, do I smell so good, girl, that's who Dior. Her panty drip like say rain they fall. Your clothes have to be love. Exceptional gymnast, say this girl can do it all. I put you above all the other girls, but they happy for you. Yeah, yeah. Girl, you give me life. Natural mineral. Girl, you so. Girl, you give me life. Natural minerals. Girl, you're so.
What's up, bro?
She said, when I touch your skin, I give a heat stroke. Not too many people can do the things I do. None of them can replicate my moves. Anytime you call on me, my girl, I'll be there in a hurry. Bolale, be prepared to cooperate with me. She asked, God, do I smell so good, girl, that's who Dior. Her panty drip like say rain they fall. Your clothes have to be love. Exceptional gymnast, say this girl can do it all. I put you above all the other girls, but they happy for you. Yeah, yeah. Girl, you give me life. Natural mineral.
Hello, guys. Welcome to Boxing Blog Center, the home of Nigerian African boxing. I'm back live again. Yes, my live stream was interrupted by copyright infringement. I just want to do a live study and then delete it afterwards, but it looks like you can't really do shit anymore on internet these days, bro. Like, now, wow. But anyway, like I was saying just now, I'm going to highlight some key factors. Sanchez did not school Efe Ajagba, okay? Because I've been seeing some comments, people are rating me and saying, bro, not Nigerians though, but some people from Cuba, Cubans and Latin boxing fans, they be saying, well, BBC, why you so biased? Bro, this was, listen, let's forget about the fact that Efe Ajagba did not perform at his best. It wasn't like, he had a disappointing performance, no doubt, because he wasn't able to cut off the ring. The Sanchez he expected was not the one that he met, okay? And we know the rest. And then Ajagba, I think the key factors to look at is that Ajagba wasn't able to cut the ring off. He telegraphed the right hand. I mean, not telegraphed, but he wanted, like, he was trying to set it up, because the last time he did that against Brian Howard, he set that right hand up and boom, he knocked the guy out. So he was trying to do the same against Sanchez, but Sanchez's movement didn't allow him to do that. But Ajakba did something very impressive when he started throwing. He threw a lot of big punches, big jabs to Sanchez's body. I think he should have continued doing that before, maybe throwing the right hand. And also, one thing Ajakba did not do is that he didn't throw double jabs. He should have used the jab to set up the right hand, or just throw it awkwardly, because he usually threw right hands awkwardly. Remember when he fought that guy, Jerry Forrest, the right hand when he landed on that guy, it was very awkward. That right hand, the way he threw it was awkward. And he caught Jerry Forrest. So Ajagba needed something like that, yeah. Not a perfect right hand. You know what I mean? So Ajagba didn't also use his left hook. Okay, normally he used it all the time. He didn't use it. If he had used that, I don't think Francis would have seen that coming. Ajagba also didn't use his uppercut. He really used that one though, but his left hook was missing here, and he wanted to take grab the right hand. So where's the schooling you guys are talking about? I schooling because I've watched it more than 5 times, and the referee was so bad that even when that Sanchez threw that illegal punch, it was the ref's duty to warn Sanchez the daughter point because Ajakba his knee was already down. Okay. And not only did he not warn Sanchez, he also didn't give Ajakba a count. Usually when a fighter is down, okay, or you score a knockdown, the fighter has to be given a count. No count for Ajakba, despite that illegal punch. I know why the reason he didn't give Ajakba a count, because he's a fellow Lantin guy. Why the hell would Team Ajakba allow a Lantin guy? What happens to the black Americans in America? What happens to the black American referees? Why would the hell would they allow a new because all the Lantin people, they always stick to each other, no matter the country they're from. Okay, as long as they speak Spanish, they stick to each other. They support each other. The Mexicans were rooting for Sanchez. So why the hell did they allow a Lantin referee, Mike Ortega, to be the referee for that fight? Bad call. And then now let's look at what this referee, this bogus and this past and short devil referee did. Now I'm not a sore loser, because I will always tell you that Ajakba did not perform at his best. In fact, Ajakba was poor, very poor. I don't know why. Maybe there's a lot of things going through his head. I don't know. But one thing I know is that Ajakba can do better than this. Ajakba didn't make this fight dirty. Ajakba always fight clean. I think it's good. But this Francis guy is a dirty fighter. With what this guy did, this guy is a dirty fighter right here. I tell you. Now we're gonna fast forward now because I cannot play it because of copyright infringement. I don't want to get it again. Now look what happened right here. Let's see. Let me see if I can get it right here. No, not that. Going forward now. Wait. Look what happened right here. Okay, no. Not the one I'm looking for. I'm looking for these first 4 right here. So many scenarios where if Ajakba get close to this guy, the moment Ajakba does this, let's see. That was trying to pin him down there. You see? Trying to pin him down here. The referee quickly come in. Really came in. Mike Ortega. He read the short devil. Let's see right here again. I'm going to somewhere around. Let's see. Sanchez's movement was good. I cannot lie. Sanchez's movement was impressive. I just cannot say he wasn't. I don't want to bet mutant. I still analyze this stuff. I'll call you in person. It was very good, no doubt. But this short devil referee, because I've watched this fight. I watched this fight more than 6 times. Last night I was like, how did these people say it's schooling? What kind of schooling is this? Let's see here. There's somewhere right now. Looking for this. I'm just fast forwarding right now. You see movement, running. There is no schooling, bro. You saw just what they did to Andrews Jr. in their second fight. That is schooling. There is no schooling, bro. Of course, Sanchez is the more skilled boxer. However, it wasn't. This was just schooling. This was just, in fact, for the crowd to be booing, it showed they weren't expecting this to be the fight they came to see, because Sanchez did not say this. I don't want to mute. Let me see where you want Ajakba. Let me see. Oh, that was a foul play for hand. You see what he did right there? Oh. Now you see what he did right there. Ajakba threw an illegal punch, which I support the referee for this. Now, okay, an illegal punch. That was like foul play for sure. Okay, let's go. But that wasn't really much though. It was just like, see right here. Ajakba was telegraphing the right hand too much. You don't telegraph the right hand like that, bro. Like, no. Look for somewhere right now. Round 6 now. This is still kind of the same. You see what Ajakba did there? Boom! That was a good. But Ajakba should have followed up, bro. Ajakba always gave Sanchez time and space to recover. And you know, when you're dealing with a tactician like Sanchez, you don't have to. If you have a small, even if that opening is so small, you must not give this guy. You must not give this guy time and space to reset, okay? Because he's a very skillful boxer, no doubt about that. Let's see here. Look what happened here. Now, guys, listen. Look what happened here. This is round 6 right here, right? Let me see. Let me see. Look what happened here. Sanchez. Okay, now. Look how this short devil of a referee came in. Was able to. He just rushed in quickly. Now, if Ajakba wanted to throw, listen. If Ajakba had thrown a punch right here, you know, it would have ended Sanchez. Okay, look what happened. Sanchez got up quickly. Ajakba then wanted to rush him. Look what happened. The referee came in quick and said, "Listen, why will you do that? You had this is supposed to listen. The only time you do that is when you see it as a knockdown. But instead, this guy just came in real quick, rushed in. No, don't hurt him. Go to your corner. Why will you do that? And you're telling me this referee, this short devil, like is this a good referee? Now you see what happened when he dropped Ajakba. You guys are telling me that he's school Ajakba. Is that schooling for you? I've been watching this fight. This is not schooling. This referee is this Latin referee. Why did they even pull Latin referee in when you know this guy's a Latin fighter? Don't look at his skin color, huh? You know, I don't know if I'm even consider myself black though. Because if you want to speak that Spanish, they are already bad with themselves. You see what happened there? You saw the referee there. Look at this devil of a referee. Now, if I listen, look at it again. Let's see it again. Let's hit again. I said to a right hand, to a left hook, and he missed. Ajakba wanted to get him that. And then he ran. Okay, now he got up quickly. Ajakba wanted to move forward. This was the chance for Ajakba to knock this guy out. And what did the referee do? Stop the fight and told Ajakba to go to his corner. For what? The guy is not hurt. You didn't count. You didn't count it as a knockdown. You told the guy to go to this corner. Is that a good refereeing? So you're giving the guy time to recover. This also happened in the Deontay Wilder-Luis Ortiz fight. I just noticed it. Of course, what else? The first fight. What also got a long count. The fight was also stopped at that point for the doctor to look at Wilder, but we know that. Let's continue right here. So the round ended, and then he now looked at. You only do this when a fighter is hot. He fell down trying to land a left hook. Why would you be looking at him? He's fine. Why would you do that? You didn't come as a knockdown. You only do this when a fighter is hot. Okay. Now look what happened. Ajakba. Now this guy lands a counter right hand on Ajakba, and then you see Ajakba's knee was already down. He was already down, and then what did he do? The referee never gave this fucker warning. Now you are telling me this useless of a referee, and if that was an illegal punch. Anyway, there has to be a rematch for this fight, bro. And you guys are telling me rubbish. Sanchez did not school Efe Ajagba. He won on the scorecard, no doubt. But schooling, the referee was on his side. Look what happened. Okay, this is the replay right here. Look. Okay. Landing on Ajakba. Ajakba's knee was already down, bro. It was already down. And then he landed that punch. What does that mean? What did the referee do? Okay. The referee came in. The ball was down. What did they do? Let's see. Did they give Ajakba count? Let's see again. Okay. He didn't. Okay, he countered Ajakba with a right hand. Okay. And then Ajakba's knee was already down, bro. Illegal punch. This deserves a disqualification. Or total, because if Ajakba had done the same to him in round 6, they would have disqualified Ajakba. This is what I'm saying. When you have bad referee, this is what happened right here. Ajakba's team did not even complain. So the referee did not give Ajakba a 10 count. He allowed Ajakba to fight, to continue fighting. That was what he did. And then you not tell me that, bro. Anyway, let's go around here, Adewale, because if you guys don't have this fight, you don't understand what I just watched right now. But I have this fight. I've been watching it since. This was not. It didn't take Ajakba to any school. He's a better boxer than Ajakba, no doubt. But the referee was also on his side. How do you? Okay, Adewale, I want to ask you this question. Are you there? Are you here? Adewale, are you there?
Yes.
Thanks, brother. So, I want to ask you this question. What does the rule say if a fighter is down, a knee of a fighter is down? If you hit that fighter, what do you get?
It could be a disqualification.
That was happened right here. It did not. Okay, now if a referee score a knockdown, what does it do next? When the fighter is down, okay, let's forget about that.
If it's a knockdown, you tell the guy that scored the knockdown to go to the other side of the corner and allow and count for the person who has taken the knee, the person who was knocked down.
He did not do that. But in round 6, when Sanchez threw a left hook that missed and he fell. Ajakba was about to get on him. Okay, he fell and got up quick. Before Ajakba he got up quickly, but he was already at that time vulnerable. What did the referee do? The referee stepped in and told Ajakba to go to the corner. And then he didn't score that. You only do that. You only do that if you score a knockdown, right? If it's a knockdown. But he didn't do that. So this is what I'm saying right here. Why did they?
When Sanchez missed that left hook and he fell to the canvas, did the referee tell Ajakba to go to the corner?
Yes, he did. And then the referee he held Sanchez, like, no matter why you hold a fighter when a fighter is hurt, from a knockdown, you hold his glove or tell him to show you his gloves. He did the same thing you do with a hot fighter, bro. This was what I just showed you guys right now. I'm not saying Sanchez is not the skillful fighter. Like, he's more skillful than Ajakba, no doubt. However, this was not this. He didn't take Ajakba to school. This was with a okay. Now let me ask you one thing right now. Just be sincere with me, okay? If Ajakba had knocked Sanchez through through an extra punch after Sanchez was down, what do you think would have happened to Ajakba? When Ajakba made a small mistake, when Ajakba made a small mistake in this fight, I think it was in round 5 or so, when they hugged each other and Ajakba hit him in the back of the head, but it was just like a small one, not like that. The referee won Ajakba quickly. He saw that quickly and won Ajakba. Don't do that. But it was so what kind of team does Ajakba even have? Are they just after getting paid, or are they really fighting for Ajakba? Because it is how can you see your father go through that scenario and you don't speak out? Listen, I'm not saying Francis did not win. Of course he won. Okay, he won. I know that. However, this was no schooling. And he should have been disqualified. He should have been disqualified. I don't care whether it was on the scorecard. It wasn't even a wide margin, by the way. You know what's so funny, in round 8, Ajakba had already landed 37 punches. Sanchez 40. 3 punches gap. Just 3 gap. In round 8. Punch landed by Ajakba was 37, and punch landed by Sanchez was 40 in round 8. So where's the schooling there?
Okay, you know what I'll say, bro? Even though I agree with you, right? The ref was not perfect. It looked like it was a little bit favorable towards Sanchez. I'm not saying it was, but it looked like it was.
Bro, this guy, Mike Ortega. Listen to the name. Mike Ortega. I just did the research on Mike Ortega. That guy is not a good referee. He's very biased towards Latin fighters.
Bro, let's eliminate that referee. If the referee was someone else that was fair, Sanchez would still have won that fight. That's how I see it, because Ajakba could not capitalize. Sorry, Ajakba was. Bro,
you don't understand what I'm saying right now. You don't understand what I'm saying right now.
Slow in his offense.
I am not saying that Sanchez did not win the fight. Okay, because Ajakba was reluctant, and even don't you get it, bro? When Ajakba fought Michael Valish, he threw 100 punches in the first round, no stop. Now, a reluctant Ajakba was just 3 punches behind the best Sanchez in round 8. Or what does that tell you, bro? That if Ajakba had put more pressure and, of course, time, because Ajakba was trying to set up the right hand.
Yo, bro,
and you don't do that against Sanchez.
let me tell you what I
Listen,
observed in
if it
Ajakba's
was, we're not talking about it.
performance. Let me tell
Listen,
you.
we're not talking about, we're not saying that on the scorecard that Francis didn't win. Of course he did. But he also won with the help of the referee. Just imagine as Sanchez fell down, remember, he quickly got back up because he was scared of getting punched. Okay? Ajagba wanted to now rush him, and the referee came to say, Ajagba, go there, go to your corner. He pushed Ajagba to the corner to go to his corner. You don't do that when the fighter's not hot. You don't do that. So what are we saying right here?
Bro, listen, bro. Without a doubt, man, the referee messed up. Okay, but I
Bro,
don't want us to
the
give
referee,
Ajakba too much
the
slack.
the
You know what the
referee,
problem is,
the
bro?
referee, the
Ajakba is gonna
referee.
listen to this video. He needs the right criticism to make him better. If we keep on putting all the blame on the referee, he might start swaying his mentality towards, yeah, it was an unfair referee. The truth is, even if he had a better referee, he would
Bro.
have still lost that fight
Ajag,
because Sanchez was countering.
Adewale. I was disappointed in Ajagba's performance. Okay, he didn't let his hands go. He was timing it. He was telegraphing the right hand. I liked his when he came out throwing jab to the body was good, but he stopped doing that at some point. He wanted to figure out Sanchez, but Sanchez was just too hard to figure out. And Ajagba, what Ajagba would have done, he could have gone physical with him, and he was going to do so at some point. But we are telling you right now, Ajagba was not like he messed up, okay? But that does not excuse the referee's actions. The fact of the matter is that Sanchez should have been disqualified. If you hit a fighter that is down, is nearly down, it is disqualification for you or a point deduction.
The least the ref could have done was deduct a point for that, but he didn't, and that's why I say yes. He was looking a little bit one-sided, without a doubt. But I think Ajakba has a lot to work on to improve in the heavyweight division. That guy needs to work on his speed. He needs to work on cutting off the ring. He needs to work on reducing telegraphing his punches, because that's exactly what happened. Sanchez could see those punches coming in and he was able to counter in between. So if Ajakba can improve on some of those deficiencies, regardless if he had a terrible referee working against him or not, at least he would have more successes in future fights, right? So that's the approach that I have for this, to be honest. Because it's a little, bro, you think about the job of a referee. It's a little bit difficult being a referee. You're in the middle of a fight. Some things happen that you don't see. For example, when Ajakba took the knee and Sanchez punched him, I don't really blame Sanchez for punching him. He's a dirty fighter, fine. But he's out there to win. It's Ajakba's responsibility.
Now, you just say right now. So you're not following the boxing rules, right? So now it now shows that Ajakba cannot do the same in the rematch. They're having a rematch, you know that?
Are they?
Yeah, they're having a rematch. They're having a rematch, bro. Ajakba has already announced. Ajakba has already talked about it. He talked about it not long ago. Let me read his comment right here on his Instagram post to his fans. So Ajakba said right here, "Hey fans, I know you guys are disappointed. I am disappointed as well. I got a few things to take care of, and I will definitely be back for a rematch. Hashtag Team Ajakba. Hashtag Ugly Boy. Hashtag Team Ajakba forever. At J Prince Top Rank and ESPN Inside." So there's a rematch. Even the WBC said you are a great fighter and you will come back from this. Great sportsmanship on both parts. So there's a rematch, bro. Now let's see who get more dirty in the rematch. In fact, if I was Ajakba, I would push that hand to the boss, bro. You know what I mean? That was an illegal punch that should have been disqualified. Listen, he deserved a disqualification, bro. Fact. Okay, do you remember Sanchez fight? Was it not his last fight? His last fight was it his last fight? Let me see. It was his last fight. Against Nagy Aguilera. Do you know the reason why that fight was stopped? Did you watch it on DAZN? I was a fan on DAZN.
Was it disqualification?
Bro, basically so, bro. Bro, that guy threw a lot of illegal punch. And then, like, they disqualified, they just disqualified him. So, when you are in a, listen, the reason why I'm hungered by this is that Team Ajakba are not even complaining about this, bro. So I'm now thinking to myself, are they just there for the money? Because that could have as well. Listen, okay, what if, for example, if Ajakba had no good chin, after Ajakba's knee was down and he hit Ajakba like that, and Ajakba were to collapse, for example, what do you think would have happened? You think he would have been called a knockout after if they review it? So why wasn't there a review? Why didn't they do a review of that incident? Don't you know that kind of punch can really knock someone out, like knock him out cold? Imagine Ajakba did the same to him in round 6. They will start calling Ajakba a dirty fighter, Ajakba not good, is unprofessional. That's what they will say. And yet you are calling like that is, bro, Ajakba did not listen. This was not any schooling at all. Some of you guys who watch this fight, you guys are just saying, oh, schooling big. Bro, I didn't see any schooling there, bro. All I saw is a good fighter, no doubt. Sanchez is a very good fighter. He's very dangerous. However, to Ajakba, it wasn't dangerous, bro. He's a good counter puncher. He's got a faster hand. But why was it? Why did it need the referee by side to get a win? Bro, let's keep it right here. Of course, I've told Ajakba that, listen, you didn't get, you was reluctant in throwing punches. We know that, but you have to bounce back. I'm going to highlight the things he needs to work on, though, because this fight showed us one thing, that Ajakba is a specimen. However, to be a complete fighter, not complete like Fury, because Fury is just, has been boxing since it was a baby. Okay, I mean, to add some things to your tools. The communication with your coach has to be better than that. I don't know if Ajakba was listening to them, what they were saying, because it didn't, I don't think he did what they wanted him to do. Okay? Communication with your coach has to improve. If you cannot, understand them fully, get somebody in there that can tell you in pidgin English why they're telling you that. So you go do, understand? So you go get and clear. Because when his coach told him in round 9, go get a knockout. Okay, go get a knockout. Ajakba didn't go for the knockout. He didn't go for the knockout. He still kept on to his game, to his normal game plan. Trying to walk him down, try to land a right hand. I think that was just totally wrong. So there was no schooling there, and that's just a fact. I've watched the fight more than 6 times. I didn't see any schooling, bro. But kudos to Sanchez. I just don't know if I respect him as a fighter now. Because one thing is certain, he is a dirty fighter. You don't do that, should have been disqualified, and that is just the fact. Whether you like it or not, that is the fact. The facts are there. The videos are there to prove you wrong, to prove me right. His knee was down already. You don't do that when the fighter is going down. Because if
okay,
Ajakba,
BBC.
Yeah.
BBC, you might if I ask a few questions. So can you maybe list and explain three things that Ajagba needs to do going forward to improve his game plan?
I don't need to do a lot, First of all, let's say the communication skill have to be there with it, like understanding with his coach. Get someone in there because it's very important. So someone that will tell you, listen, your coach let me go do this one, go do one now. You understand? So what you go do, so what you do. So he will comprehend everything better. Because I don't think he did. Okay, he stuck to a game plan. The basic game plan that they had, but when they were telling him to switch it up, he did not do it. It could be comprehension issues because Ajakba. I mean, especially those coach, they speak very fast. We can understand. We can understand them, but Ajakba is like he's still learning. He's still learning. His English is still improving. Okay.
Yeah.
So imagine having someone that speaks pidgin there. He will tell him, "This is what your coach is saying to do now. Go do it now." Okay.
Yeah.
Now, number 2. It should not be. It's not every fighter you set up the right hand for. When you're fighting a guy like Sanchez, who is a slick, you have to throw awkward punches. For example, what he did against Jerry Forrest. Okay, you saw that. You have to the right hand don't always have to be perfect like the last time, because Ajakba was trying to make that right hand perfect. He was trying to throw a perfect right hand that knocked out Brian Howard. He was trying to do that. You can see that. Okay. So what he should have done, no, not Jerry Forrest, Jonathan Rice. Sorry, they look alike. Sorry, Jerry Forrest fought he fought that Chinese guy, Zhang Jilei. Jerry Forrest fought Zhang Jilei, not Ajakba. Jonathan Rice. You saw what Ajakba did. That right hand that made Jonathan Rice was trying to come forward against Ajakba. But when Ajakba threw that right hand from from an unexpected angle, an over right hand, like the guy didn't expect it, and it landed. And it was like it shook Jonathan Rice to the point where he said, "Oh, now let me move back. Now let me not engage now." So that was how that fight went. Ajakba won that fight, via unanimous decision.
Impressive.
Now Ajakba have to throw his right hand from different awkward angles like he used to. If you look at all Ajakba fight or his knockout, they've not always been the perfect right hand. Of course, his last fight was a perfect right hand. It was a perfect right hand that he's been practicing. You can see the speed there. But against Sanchez, you don't do that because he knows what you're going to do already. But if he doesn't see it coming, because you have to set it up with something, with a jab, maybe with a hook, with a weak hook like that, then boom, because Ajakba only need one punch and like that to make like even to put Francis in trouble. But you don't just go there try to hunt him with like just trying to set it up, because Ajakba could have gotten to Sanchez a lot of times, but he didn't because he wanted to set up that right hand.
He was looking for a perfect right hand.
Yeah, that perfect right hand, the same right hand that he scored against Brian Howard. He was looking for that. So make it awkward. I have to give Ajakba props though. His head movement was very good, bro. His timing was good, because there were times that that left hook that he missed, that Sanchez missed.
Sanchez missed, yeah.
If it was the whole Ajakba, he would have wobbled him. It would have got to him. But he was very aware that this might come, and he quickly moved. And in this fight, there were times when Ajakba countered Sanchez. And when he countered him, Ajakba did not follow up. So Ajakba should always follow up with his punches. When you counter somebody like that, just the way Sanchez did after he countered Ajakba, he saw Ajakba was hurt. going down. Even though Ajagba was already one of his knee was already down before he did that. Okay, but it's still like still came in and just did it. Forget about the rules. Okay, Ajagba should do that. When you counter somebody, follow up quickly. Don't give them time to like reset, especially a fighter as intelligent, super intelligent like Sanchez. Super intelligent.
Let me ask you a question on that.
Yeah.
Considering.
Sorry, my mic.
Okay, do you think that Efe Ajagba has the ability to learn how not to look for a perfect punch at this stage in his career, considering his speed disadvantage over a guy like Frank Sanchez? Do you think it's possible?
Yes. Keep in mind that when Ajakba fought a seasoned veteran, okay, what am I talking about right now? I'm talking about Amir Mansour. He wasn't looking for the perfect punch, bro. Okay, Ajakba is in his previous fight. He's never looked for a perfect punch. I think Ajakba is becoming more technical, which is good, but there's also a disadvantage in it because the disadvantage showed in his fight. Sometimes you have to bring back the whole dog in you. You know, Frank Sanchez was scared of fighting Ajakba on the inside because of Ajakba's uppercut. How can you handle Ajakba? Ajakba should have been the one scared of fighting Frank Sanchez on the inside, but Frank Sanchez was scared of doing that. You know? So, like I said, the speed is not a problem. Ajakba cannot have the speed of Frank Sanchez because why he's not been like the speed bag.
Yeah.
It was when he got together with when he partnered with Keiko Roma, his current trainer. That was when he started working on the speed bag, bro. When he was with Ronnie Cheed, he never worked on the speed bag. No, well, like Joshua worked on it. Like he never did. He never did that. Throughout his life, he never did that, bro.
You know what I personally think, and this is no slight to Ajakba, because we're all built differently. We all have different types of fast twitch muscles. We all have different types of genetics. I don't think Ajakba has natural speed. That's just how he's built. But he has natural power. Now, I also see Ajakba like a Deontay Wilder from years ago, with that powerful right hand, limited boxing skills. The only difference is Wilder also had very good legs. He was nimble on his feet. He was able to move away from punches, and that made him the WBC champion, defended the title for 10 years, 10 fights. Ajakba has similar attributes minus the nimbleness in his feet and minus the athleticism. So I really don't know if he can improve in many other things that would take him far in his career. And right now, at this stage that he is, even though he's 27 years old, okay, I just don't think there are certain things that he can improve on at this stage in his life, in his career. Me personally,
a guy has big and strong and with a long reach like Ajakba, but don't need to improve in so many things. There are things he will not be able to do. Okay, he's not gonna be Tyson Fury all of a sudden, like moving around like that, on his feet. No. But one thing he is.
One of them.
One thing Ajakba is that listen, if Ajakba improve on his timing, okay, and not telegraph his right hand, he'll be hard to beat as a fighter right here. Ajakba has a very good chin, bro. That punch that Francois landed, do you know how many people he's landed that punch on in a fight and they never get up? It just shows that Ajakba has a good chin. He got up and even started walking Francois down. Like I said, cutting off the ring is important. Okay. Your timing is also important. not telegraphing the right hand, disguising it is important. So he needs a coach that will work on those three things, and is finished. Kekuruma is trying though. I would say like under Kekuruma, his defense has improved. I saw it, you know. Someone told me yesterday, say, well, what do you think? What do you think about Sugar Hill training Ajakba? I said, well, Sugar Hill will just make Ajakba another monster. But I don't know if Sugar Hill is a defensive, like is defensive in his style, like in his teachings.
Let me say something about that, bro. You know, Sugar Hill's style: come forward, aggressive, jab, 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 straight right hand, cut off the ring, maul you on the inside. It's very, very favorable for huge, strong guys like Efe Ajagba. But you also have to have speed. So I don't know if Ajakba will be effective with that style, because if he goes in there and tries to walk down someone that is equally strong, maybe a little bit shorter, but has speed, they will take advantage of him, and he might actually get knocked out if he uses that system, Kronk style, come forward. Tyson Fury was successful, or is successful with that style because he has speed and he has all the boxing attributes. The guy is a great fighter, man. Efe Ajagba does not have some of those things that Tyson Fury has. So him coming forward might actually be dangerous for him. Just my take, though.
Might actually be dangerous for me, or it be dangerous for the fighters.
Bro, imagine if Efe Ajagba is trained by Sugar Hill Stewart, and he's trained to come forward, put pressure, lean on a guy like Deontay Wilder, a guy that is faster.
Bro.
Now I don't even know how fast
bro. If Ajakba and Sanchez got together and got on the inside, who do you think is winning that fight? Ajakba, of course. There's a reason why Sanchez didn't want to trade on the inside. You know, Ajakba. Yes, man, they didn't want to throw the inside. You know, like there was a time when Ajakba wanted to trade with him on the inside. Sanchez quickly moved. There's this fight that I saw of Ajakba when he knocked out, like I think they traded on the inside. It was against I think it was either against Nick Jones. I don't know. I think he must be against Nick Jones or so. There was a time, bro. Ajakba's right hand, sometimes he throws a short right hand. Okay, not the one with the pull, because Ajakba's jab alone is so stiff to the point Ajakba's jab alone can actually knock you out. We are talking about a guy that has metals in his hands, two hands. So the Kronk style will be favorable for him, but it depends if he meets, like, let's say, not a guy like Francis, but like a big strong guy like Fury. That then will give him pull a little bit, you know, because Fury is very good on the inside, bro. So
Fury will knock out Ajakba, man, in like 2 rounds.
I don't see it. I don't see Fury knocking out Ajakba in 2 rounds, bro. I don't see it happening, bro. I don't see it happening. Yeah. I don't see how.
I'm gonna be honest. I have a different, completely view of Tyson Fury now. The guy is actually a monster.
He is a monster, boy. I don't see it. Where was the Fury against Otto Wallin, bro? So what are you saying, bro? You saw that? Okay, bro. First of all, listen. Fury not knock out Ajakba Fury might have boss Ajakba, no doubt. He will like boxing. He will have boss Ajakba because it's just that good. But knocking Ajakba when he goes physical, he will not handle Ajakba. That's not happening, bro. I mean, I'm just telling you right now, straight. Fury will not be able to handle Ajakba, but he will have boss him. That's just the thing.
Why can't Fury manhandle Ajakba?
He can't manhandle Ajakba because if he wants to fight on the inside, you have to understand that Ajakba's arms are very long, longer than that of Fury. And I don't know if you've seen Ajakba's short punches, bro. His short punches are hammer, bro. I'm just telling you right now. The only things listen. I told you the things Ajakba I've already told you the things that Ajakba needs to work on.
Yeah.
Fury is a great fighter. I mean, I saw a clip yeah of some people like in the UK on Talk Sport, something like that. They were saying, "Oh, Fury is like in the Muhammad is like he is in the list of the greatest heavyweights of all time." I was like, "What?"
I actually agree with them, bro. I'm being
Bro,
honest.
he's not, bro.
I agree with that. Bro,
Bro,
Fury will be a problem in any era. Muhammad Ali, Tyson Fury. I believe Tyson Fury beat Muhammad Ali. And anybody can quote me on that. I believe if Tyson Fury and Muhammad Ali get in the ring, he beats Ali. That's what I feel.
bro, Muhammad first, Fury beat Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
Muhammad Ali, those guys, when they fought, bro, those guys were they were made different. I will tell you right now. In the condition they fought in, Fury cannot be in that. The Fury that beat Klitschko one time with jab and hug, he took cocaine. He couldn't handle it. He took cocaine and went out for 3 years. Nadrolum. He was busted with Nadrolum as well.
Let me tell you
What
the
are you
problem
saying,
Ali
bro?
would have. You know the problem Ali would have with Fury.
Ali that was the government was against and still fought it out, bro.
Ali
Don't
was
even compare Ali to
6'2".
Fury. What is happening now? What is happening to you?
Let me tell you something, bro. Ali was 6'2", 220 pounds. How is he going to go against a 300-pound killer like Tyson Fury?
300-pound killer. The Fury that Otto Wallen busted up his way, as they call it, a 300-pound killer. Huh? Let me tell you one thing, bro. Mike Tyson, a prime Mike Tyson will knock Fury out cold. I'm just telling you right now. His speed, his movement, his reflexes will just be. Fury. In fact, you have to understand that Fury is not good when he fights short guys. He's always scared to get hit. Did you see the first Derek Chisora fight? You saw that. You saw that. Is it the same Fury that got dropped by Steve Cunningham? Bro, prime Mike Tyson, we just not listen. His uppercut and we knock Fury out to the net to next generation.
To oblivion.
Bro, you saw Mike Tyson fought giants, bro, that time at that era. He was knocking them out cold. What Fury will do against Mike Tyson is move, jab, move, hug, move. But for how long will he do that? Because people that beat Mike Tyson, they have to have had balls. Okay, if you look at Buster Douglas, people say Buster Douglas beat Mike Tyson. Buster Douglas, I think he lost his mom at that time, right?
Yeah.
He was extra motivated. Like, do you think Fury even beat a prime Holyfield? Bro, Holyfield. Bro. No. Don't ever say that, bro.
These guys are too.
They're
too physically small for Fury.
Fury is Britain. Listen. So Otto Wallen, you want to compare Otto Wallen to Tyson, to Mike Tyson or Holyfield?
No. Otto Wallen will get destroyed by Mike Tyson.
Yeah, get destroyed. But you saw Otto Wallen busted Fury up and like made Fury look like his bitch, bro. Listen, Fury is a good fighter.
Bro, do you know that in 12 rounds, Tyson Fury versus Otto Wallen only won 4 rounds? Do you know that? Tyson Fury
he won 4 rounds, but he was moving forward and putting pressure on Fury. Fury didn't like that, bro.
But why couldn't he?
And you know what's funny? Otto Wallen is fighting White. Otto Wallen is fighting White, and this month, right? I'm really scared that he might beat White. I don't want White to win because I want White to get his shot. But I'm really scared he might beat White because he's a southpaw, and White have problems with southpaw. You know, I want White to win, but I'm not really sure that he will. Maybe on the scorecard when because it's on home soil. So people always look at the size and everything, bro. Let me also tell you something. Let me shock you right now. A prime David Hay would have beaten Tyson Fury. A prime David Hay.
I don't believe, bro.
He will.
I don't agree.
He would have. I just believe that, bro. His reflexes alone was like, bro. You have to understand that Fury does not do well against fighters that have great reflexes. Okay, that are movers like him, that have got skills, that are also that are smaller than him, because he won't know where the punch is coming from when it lands. If it's a right hook, if it's a left hook, if it's a over right hand, if it's an uppercut, nasty uppercut, and you do know Mike Tyson would land that uppercut on Fury, and it's good night. Listen, for Fury to beat Mike Tyson, he will have to get past the first 4 rounds. Then Mike Tyson maybe might tire out. But how many people really got out of Mike Tyson first 4 rounds? Bro, Mike Tyson is prime. In fact, that guy was like, he was unbeatable, bro. I'll tell you right now. So don't compare Fury to the great Muhammad Ali. Fury is never up. He's not even top 10 yet. We have a solid listing there. You guys are talking about legends that put everything on the line. Muhammad Ali fought. He fought an era where even the U.S. government were against him. Okay, under scrutiny, and still fought his ass out. And remember, those guys used to go. They used to do 50 rounders. You know, Fury is a very good fighter. You know, a very, very good fighter. But putting him in the list of all time, he's not close today. He's not even close. He's not even close at all. This guy, do you think Fury would have beaten Vitaly Klitschko?
That would be a tough one.
Bro, Vitaly Klitschko was bleeding all over when Olen Swiss busted him up, and he still kept coming. Bro, you are talking about even Fury, Fury right now, even Fury. We are saying Fury this, Fury that. I don't even know if Fury will beat Joe Joyce like that. Maybe I'd boss him. But do you think he can handle Joe Joyce?
Nah, he can't. He can't handle Joe
Bro,
Joyce now.
Fury can never handle Joe Joyce, bro, no matter how big he is. Joe Joyce, listen.
Naturally big.
Bro, Joe Joyce is not human. I told his mom that. I said he's not human. If you think I'm lying, I'm going to send you a fight. When him and this guy, Fraser Clark, when they were fighting. Oh my God. I said, Joe Joyce, listen, that guy, listen, Fraser Clark was just landing, those big right hands, he will knock anybody out. Boom, boom, boom. Joe Joyce would just take it like nothing. He kept coming forward. Boom, he take it, he will throw his own. Bro, I was like, this guy, and his engine is listen, Joe Joyce never get tired, bro, in a fight. He never gets tired. You know already, when you fight Joe Joyce, he is coming. What you must do against Joe Joyce is like jab and run, jab and run, jab and move, jab and run. You know, but how long will you do that? Because he's gonna keep coming forward. And the last time we underestimated. Listen, if for example that Joe Joyce and if Joe Joyce wanted to fight in the Dubois rough, when he fought, he would have knocked out Dubois in the 7th round. Because he's going to take Dubois' punch. Dubois will never take Joe Joyce punches. He might take it for how long? Joe Joyce is one of he's a tank, bro. So Fury needs to beat all these guys first, all of them, okay? Before you can say, yeah, then we can put him in the top 10. Beating Deontay Wilder, who's got a big heart, you know? Okay, let's just keep it right now. Let's keep it real. If Wilder did not get tired, if Wilder didn't gas out, Wilder already gassed out after round 2, okay?
Yep.
If Wilder did not gas out in that fight, I think he would have won that fight, bro. Because he took every Tyson Fury's punch. But he only landed two punches on let's say 2 concrete punches on Fury. And what did that do to Fury? Go watch that fight now. Wilder fought his heart. Listen, from round 3 to round 11, Wilder was just fighting with his heart as a warrior that he is, because it was already gas, bro. You know, I don't know, like, if Fury fight Joe Joyce will not gas out. You know already. He is not gassing. He is coming. He's a tank, bro. He will keep coming forward. Can Fury knock Joe Joyce out? He cannot knock Joe Joyce out. Joe Joyce will take his punches. He will keep coming forward. Can Fury take Joe Joyce's punches? Fury doesn't have a good chin, bro. He's chinny, bro. He's chinny. He doesn't have a good chin. He took one or two right hands and one knocked him down. Cold. Bro, let's keep it right here, bro. He has to fight. Or listen, even he has to beat Joshua, beat Usyk, beat all these guys. You know, before we can say, oh, this guy should be added to the top 10 heavyweight greats. Until that, bro, Mike Tyson, Sonny Listings, Evander Holyfield, those were different monsters, bro. Even Lennox Lewis. Fury does not beat Lennox Lewis, bro. You might say, yeah, Asim Rahman knocked Lennox Lewis out, and Oliver McCall, this. Bro, he avenged those losses in brutal fashion. Listen, when Lennox Lewis teamed up with Emmanuel Stewart, it was over for everybody. Now you know already. So Fury is a very, very good fighter, but he's not beatable. Okay. People talk about Fury's engine. Fury's this. Fury wasn't tired. Fury was tired in that fight, bro. He was tired. Wilder didn't just capitalize on it because Wilder himself was also tired. You remember, if you look at the 10th round of that fight, you saw when Wilder almost landed that left hook. You know, he threw a left hook that if that left hook had landed on Fury, he would have been down. He would have been hurt. You know. So he threw that left hook. Fury, you know, of course, dodged the left hook and then, you know, countered him and knocked him down in round 10. By that time, Wilder was done, but he kept fighting until he got stopped in round 11. So let's keep it right here. Fury is not even in the top 10 conversation because he has, even whether you like it or not, Joshua still has the better resume than Fury. Whether you like it or not, he still has a better resume than Fury. Fury must fight those guys.
I have to come in on that, bro.
Well,
Fury
come
has
in.
by far the best resume in this era. By far. He beat Wilder twice. He beat Vladimir Klitschko. Nothing that anybody else has done topples that in this era. Well, that's what I observed. You might disagree. But
he beat Wilder twice. He beat Vladimir Klitschko. So that makes it a good resume. That means he has two good names on his resume. Do you know how many?
Bro, that's not two good names. That's three good fights.
No.
3 dangerous fights.
Still two good names, bro. Two good names on his resume. The Klitschko one, he didn't rematch Klitschko. He was so eager to fight Deontay Wilder for the rematch. That was not what he did against Klitschko. Okay.
No,
and listen, even Klitschko that reigned for over a decade, he's still not even Klitschko deserves to be in that top 10. He's in that top 10. He defended his title. He defended his title multiple times. He was undefeated for over a decade until he got dethroned by Fury. Okay? Fury should do the same thing. Defend your titles. Even his dad just came out recently to say, Usyk or nothing for Fury. Like, what? So, what about Dillian White? If he beats Otto Wallin, will be the mandatory.
But bro, do you know what's funny?
What is all this stuff? What is all this stuff? I mean, Klitschko defended his titles.
Hall of Fame material. You know, Fury is actually Hall of Fame material, even with just one title defense.
But
He's still Hall of Fame.
like Osage, if you don't know boxing, please just stop talking about boxing. How can Fury have the best resume when he's only beating Wilder and Klitschko? Should we not go through Joshua's resume? Is it because Joshua lost his last fight, bro? You guys should stop, underestimating Joshua's resume. Joshua has the best resume by far. Just forget about all those things. If it's so easy, if it's so easy, let all those guys let them fight the people that Joshua defeated.
Bro, let's keep it real with ourselves here, man.
Bro,
you can't compare Tyson Fury's resume with
there is nothing about keeping anything real. Fury only has Wilder and Klitschko on his resume. Finish.
Those two names are enough to trump.
No, they are not enough. That's not how to be great, bro. So if mommy like, okay, bro. Joshua beat undefeated Parker. He beat undefeated Dillian White.
Come on.
What do you come on? The same Dillian White, few below fight. Who told you that?
Dillian White, Joseph Parker, they are
who told you that? Who told you that?
Bro, do you think Dillian White or Joseph Parker will survive against Deontay Wilder? Did Deontay Wilder that showed up against Tyson Fury the last time?
Bro, nobody knows if Deontay Wilder will beat Joseph Parker, bro. Let them fight. This is why we need to see all this fight. The greats. I cannot put Fury in top 10 when you don't fight all the contenders. The greats. They fought all contenders, all of them. They even lost to a lot of them that they didn't believe to like they will lose to. This is why they say styles make fight. Boxing is not mathematics. It doesn't mean because fighter A beat fighter C, then fighter C has no chance against fighter B. That's not how it works. Fighter C will need to prepare for a game plan to beat fighter B. Even sometimes beat fighter A. Boxing is not mathematics. Okay? Styles make fights. That's what they say. So what are you guys saying? Let all of them, you are saying, let them beat the same, let Fury face all contenders. So it means that anybody can just beat two big names and then you say, yeah, all top 10 all-time great. What the hell? Then you are even Fury does not beat Akibiabuchi. Our own Akibiabuchi. Fury does not beat him. Does Fury have better chin than Akibiabuchi? No, he doesn't. He will never knock Akibiabuchi out. Does he have the dog like Akibiabuchi had? No, he doesn't. Fury that got pummeled by Otto Wallin. Comparing it to Muhammad Ali and Sonny Liston, those if I only fit, bro. Why do you think those heavyweight eras were so exciting? Because all of them fought each other. Sometimes not once, not twice, sometimes 3 times. If no, we wouldn't have a thriller in Manila. All those guys, they fought each other. They fought people that they like even B-level fighters at that time were also dangerous. You know, we have to look at those things, bro. So let's say, for example, now Fury does not beat. I'm saying it. Fury does not beat Ike Ibiabuchi. Let me say Ike Ibiabuchi. He does not beat him. He doesn't have bigger heart than Ike Ibiabuchi. And Ike Ibiabuchi is not even giving his due credit in a division because he wasn't a champion or because he's Nigerian.
Okay, let me ask you a question. What fight did Ike Ibiabuchi show to you that he has more heart than Tyson Fury has?
Bro, wait till Tyson Fury throw over 1,000 punches in a fight without gassing out, keep coming forward.
Maybe that's because Ike Ibiabuchi and David Tua did not really have
go watch Ike Ibiabuchi and David Tua, bro. Go watch that fight, and you will listen. David Tua was avoided by almost everybody, bro. That time, great chin, bro. You don't listen, bro. Even Lennox Lewis did not want to fight Ibiabuchi. He didn't fight him. Lennox Lewis even docked some good fighters. Not because let me fight him. I think this fighting big names started from Lennox Lewis. You know, let me fight big names. Like he beat Mike Tyson when he was already past his prime. We already know. post Jay Mike Tyson was not good. Okay, Ike Abuchi was there. He didn't fight him, bro. When we talk about fighters, and he even beat David Tua later onwards. Ike Abuchi gave David Tua his first loss in a fight that they broke the most punches thrown in heavyweight fight ever. Until this guy, what's his name again? Adam Konaki and I think Adam Konaki and this guy, what's his name again? I think was it Ariola or Charles Martin?
I think it was Ariola.
Yeah. Then went to war. But Adam Konaki, the same guy, just got knocked out by Robert Elliott twice. I think that also damaged him. You know.
Yeah. Hellenius has his number.
Bro, Ike Abuchi was undefeated, huh? And he beat Chris Bird. He was the first person to knock Chris Bird out. The same Chris Bird became a world champion afterwards. You know, I think Chris Bird beat Klitschko, right? I think he did, right?
I think Bird might have beaten Vitali at some point. I think
he did beat one of the Klitschko.
Vladimir.
He beat one of the Klitschko brothers to become WBO champion.
I believe so. Yeah.
The same guy Ike Abuchi already knocked out in 95. You know, cold, bro.
Yeah, but that also goes back to the triangular theory. You can't really.
When we talk, listen, that's what I'm telling you right now. Those fighters were built different. Okay, you know, it's not good to judge. You know, that's why when people are talking about Ronaldo and Messi, they say Messi is this, Messi is that. Bro, when Pele, Bebeto, Maradona, those times were hard, bro, to be a footballer. The pitch alone was crazy. Was not good. You know, was not good compared to now. It was even harder to play in those conditions than now. So that's why you have to respect those guys out there. You know, so Fury is not in top 10. Vladimir Klitschko, I don't know if he's in top 10. I think he should be in top 10 because he reigned for over a decade, bro. Fury can never do that, bro. Fury is a fighter waiting to get knocked out. That's the reason why the guy wants to be on his period quickly and retire so that he can call himself this. He knows that Fury is not a guy that can defend his titles like Water did, for example, 10 times. He will never do that. The fighter is that said, this is how fighters talk nowadays. You know, is that Fury that said, Fury will not be motivated in fighting white. Bro, you have to defend your title as a champion. What the hell? That's why I respect Joshua. And Joshua defended his titles. Deontay Wilder defended his title, of course, maybe against bombs, but he defended his titles. Okay? Of course, he also defended title against a dangerous fighter like Luis Ortiz. Despite Ortiz being, of course, he was already 50 years old, but still, he defended his title against a dangerous guy, a dangerous Cuban, more skillful.
Let me ask you a question, bro. Now that you mentioned Ortiz's age, how old do you think Frank Sanchez really is?
Bro, Frank Sanchez is 29. You know, that's what it says. That's what it says on here.
No, Sanchez is not less than 45, bro.
Bro, he's 29. That's what it says on here.
How did a 45-year-old whip on our 27-year-old that bad?
Bro, Sanchez is 29. You know, that's what it says here. Ortiz.
Me and you know saying no better.
Ortiz is 50 because Ortiz is 50 because at that time, I spoke to a relative of Ortiz that time in Cuba. That's how I knew. I don't know any relative of Frank Sanchez to speak to. I don't even know if the guy has family or something like that.
Okay, but wait, let me ask you another question. How far do you think Frank Sanchez goes in his career, considering his performance against Ajakba?
Frank Sanchez has no future in the heavyweight division.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. Like, he might get some good wins I don't see him becoming a world champion. Even if he does become a world champion, he's gonna get dethroned easily. You know, in next fight afterwards, except he avoid fights. You know where we're going right now. The reason why we must not give Fury, we must not even give Fury credit in what he did. Of course, for the fight, we'll give him credit, but for we to even categorize him as a great, I don't think we should do that, because another fighter can come up, win fights, beat up some bums, have two good massive fights, good massive promoted fight, win them, and say, now I'm top 10 in the of all time. This is what is getting to right now. Fury can never be mentioned in the same way Ali will be mentioned. Fury is not even up to that yet. He has to have a better regime than Joshua first before we even get there. Wilder, we are talking about Wilder. I respect Wilder more than Fury, because at least Wilder defended his title 10 times. Maybe not against the opponent we wanted, but still 10 times. It's not easy. You need motivation for that. But Fury, I think he only won big fights. Only big fights, that's what he wants. So are we now condoning that now? So you can tell us further now. Let's fight bombs. Let's fight bombs. They tell fighters to fight bombs. And then let's say you are the best in the world. I'm the best in the world. Nobody beats me. And then the fighter will just, we just give you opportunity and say, let's also do something like this. Let's take cocaine, and then not alone, and then stay away from the ring for 3 years or 2 years, and come back again and start calling the champion out. The champion must see you're not good enough. Come back, then give you a shot, and then you surprise him, get a draw, and then rematch, and then you beat him, you beat the champion. You beat him again. Oh, you're the champion. You are in the list of greats of all time now. That's what people will emulate now. The next generation might emulate that, bro. The things are getting soft. That's why I just wish Joshua still had the dog in him. I wish the dog in Joshua can come back, but I don't know, man. Business has kind of ruined everything for Joshua. So we'll just see what happens. I cannot classify Fury as a great at all. He's not in a list of every great at all. He's not there yet. He's not even there. He has to be, for him to be there safe, he has to defend his titles over 10 times against every, and I'm talking about also mandatory, not just picking Seferi and Pianeta up again to say, let me use this one let me just listen. Okay, Fury has a big winner, right? Adewale, are you there? Adewale, you're there, right?
Yeah, I'm here, bro. I'm here.
Fury has a big winner, right? Against Wilder, right?
Yes.
No, let's just give Fury, let's just let Fury fight whoever he wants, like another Pianeta, Seferi. That's where the fighting game is getting to right now.
Yes, the fight.
Fury is that in the past. This is why, even though I don't like the fighter, financially the older fighters they didn't have access to these, commercial power, finances that, boxing right now, the money is big, things has gotten bigger financially for the fighters compared to before.
Yeah.
So I know that Floyd Mayweather was able to of course conserve his money and get more as well on process. But Floyd Mayweather fought almost everybody, bro. At least he fought almost everybody. But I think though, even though Floyd Mayweather is a great, I still can't compare Floyd Mayweather to Muhammad Ali or Mike Tyson, bro. Also the listing, I still can't compare them because those guys, they did not pick and choose who they fight or say, let me fight this guy at the right time, let him get hold first. Like Mayweather Pacquiao should have happened years ago, but it happened 5 years later. And you know what's going on? You know what's so funny is that the Joshua Wilder one was also getting to that part. Wilder gave Fury. Listen, you know what's so funny? You see the hypocrisy right now. Fury's dad is saying, yeah, Dillian White. You know, the Fury's dad. That guy, that Fury dad, is an hypocrite, bro. The other, you know, when there was an interview, like I think it was a few months back, when he said Dillian White has been treated badly, he deserves a shot. You know, that was when Wilder had the belt, right? Right? They should give him the shot and all this kind of stuff. But now his son has the belt. What is he saying now? Oh, he's not good enough to be in the ring with my son. Do you guys want to see? We want to see the fight, even though you have your own preference. Okay, this guy wins. We have to see it because styles make fight. Boxing is not mathematics. Just because this thing is like this is how all this thing is, you just believe, oh, this because 1 + 1 is 2. You know, everything is straight in mathematics. Okay, boxing is not like that. Boxing is like a zigzag road, a narrow zigzag road. You know, you never know what you encounter on the way. Just because you beat this guy, it doesn't necessarily mean you beat the other guy. It is nowadays that you see this now because now fighters get fed bombs. That is why you have to respect Ajakba for taking that from Sanchez fight, because he knew that he could also lose. But he took it because he wants to be great.
But that's the only way you can be great is if you take on challenges. That's it.
Yeah. So imagine Ajakba get fed bombs. Are we not going to be complaining?
Yeah, probably not.
And Ajakba get fed bombs and he beat 2 great fighters. Maybe in the future, maybe they will say, whoa, Ajakba isn't a great, like, bro, that's not how it is, bro. At least Joshua fought all these guys, even though we felt he might beat them, but still he fought them. Even Andrews Jr. Andrews Jr. Did he deserve a shot at the title? No, he didn't, right? Joshua fought him. Because me and myself, we expected Joshua to win, right? You yourself. But what happened? That's why you cannot predict a fight like that, because you never know what your opponent brings to the table or what he's working on. You might be the better fighter, but he might just surprise you. That's why they say styles make fights. If Joshua were to be like Fury, after Jeremy Miller got busted for PD, Joshua would just relax, say, you know, then fight one extraordinary bomb, a bomb that can just go in there and beat up for sure.
Extraordinary bomb.
Yeah, now, because at least, I mean, original was ranked. You know, he has a good resume. There's a track record of him fighting like Joseph Parker, and he was in a war. He's got all the attributes. He's got a good amateur pedigree. But Joshua could have he could have picked up an Uber driver just for show, bro. After all, people looked at Ruiz as a bum. You know, when they looked at, because we that are boxing fans, we saw the danger in that fight. Of course, I didn't believe that Ruiz would beat Joshua, but I saw the danger because it sounds fast. But the casual people, they just saw Ruiz as a fat guy with who's gonna gas, who's just gonna just beat up. That's what they saw, right? Am I lying?
Yeah, no doubt.
So it means Joshua could have went in with let's say Gerard Washington, a guy who would actually beat up. You know, he could have knocked out. You know, but people will look at the guy because he's got, you know, he's in good shape. People will really say how people will really judge his his outlook. But we, the boxing fans, will say, this guy's not good. You know, I mean, he's not as at Joshua level. I don't think we like now. this is what I'm saying. Fury always secure. Listen, that's why you see when Fury is going to a big fight. That is when you see the best of him. He is not a throwback fighter. He is just an opportunist. Sees a chance to like Fury. Believe me, one thing about Fury is that he will get prepared when he's fighting a fighter that that's very good. Okay, like for example, if Fury fights Usyk, he's going to be at his absolute best. But one thing is that Usyk is also going to be that way. But the fight will not be entertaining though, because Fury will not outbox Usyk. He will not outbox Usyk. He will try lean on Usyk. But believe you me, even though I think he might be able to succeed, but I was just looking at this fight against Wilder. I don't know if Usyk would get tired like that. Usyk has like his boxing brain is like I don't know who Usyk's boxing brain is much more than Fury's boxing brain. Like his boxing brain is supreme. So does Fury outbox Usyk? He doesn't. Usyk, you saw what Usyk did with Joshua. You saw when Joshua like tried to. It was so funny that Joshua has the longest reach and the longer reach, but still, one way or another, Usyk was able to outjab Anthony Joshua. What does that show you? It shows you are dealing with a tactician who even he knows you better than you know yourself. Bro, let Fury fight all these guys. Not fight just big fights and, win and then say I'm great. No, you have to fight everyone. Those fighters they did. Well, that's it, bro. It's just it.
It's all good, man. It's all good, man. If Ajagba can bounce back, I'm just gonna say this as my final thoughts. If he can bounce back, he should try to improve on especially his offense, right? He also needs to improve more on his footwork so he can be able to cut off the ring when he faces more skillful guys that can move, guys that can counterpunch like Frank Sanchez. And I strongly believe that if they fight in a rematch, if he doesn't implement certain things, Sanchez would find it easier to beat him. That's what I feel like. But he still can win. He just needs to work on a few things. Like you said, his leg work, his punch output, and his aggression.
Yes, Ajakba will get it right. Will Ajakba be a complete fighter? I don't know. But will it be a fighter to be reckoned with in this division? Yes. Will it be a complete fighter like Fury? I don't know. You have to be doing that thing like, for example, you have to be... Ajakba did not start fighting when he was 2 or 3 or 4. Like, Fury already started boxing when he was 6, bro. Like, 5. And originally he started boxing when he was 5. So the hand speed we're talking about right now, of course, we know Wilder has the hand speed. But Wilder has the hand speed even right from his Olympic days, bro. It shows that Wilder must have been fighting in the street before. Ajakba did not fight in the street in Nigeria, bro. Ajakba is a very quiet guy. So he took an incident of bullying to bring out a beast of Ajakba, a beast of a man in Ajakba, to make him realize that he's got a power when he knocked out a giant that wanted to bully him. You know what I'm saying right now? So, Ajakba only means so.
You have a new member on the chat.
Who's that? Shout out to Lekan Osagi. Lekan Osagi don't always agree with me, but he supports me. He's very interested. He's just like you. remember if the first time you came into the channel, like,
yeah,
He didn't always agree with me. Like we always like we're total opposite, bro. Or total opposite.
Like even
Total
right now,
opposite.
we're currently disagreeing on many things right now. But I mean, it's all love, man. We're just here to talk boxing, enjoy ourselves. It's not about being an extremist fanboy that worships boxers. We love the sport of boxing, and I'm very very happy about the Wilder Fury fight because that fight has put a fresh, like a fresh breath into the sport. It's like it's like an injection that gives the sport of boxing a brand new life. Because let's keep it real, man, boxing has been taking too many losses in recent times. And that's why guys like Logan Paul, Jake Paul, retired old Mike Tyson, Roy Jones, Holyfield, and all these guys are taking advantage of the fact that boxing was taking too many losses. The best weren't fighting the best. We weren't having great fights that we could talk about for generations to come, for decades to come. And then Wilder Fury gave us a great trilogy. As much as I dislike Tyson Fury, I give that guy all the respect because he gave me a great trilogy in my lifetime, in my generation, that we're going to be talking about for the next 20, 30 years. This is a trilogy that is in the same conversation as Ali Frazier, Riddick Bowe, Evander Holyfield. It's stuff that we're going to be talking about. These guys have just revived boxing, and I salute both warriors. Nothing but respect for them, man.
Yeah, bro. Like it's one of those things, you know.
I tell you, bro.
Yeah, it's one of those things, bro. But I have to say, I have to thank Fury and Wilder for giving us the trilogy. But I still remember a lot of people didn't want to see the trilogy, including myself at some point. At one point I didn't want to see it, because but it was so surprising that I think, it was a co-promoted event, right? That really pushed it to the next level because the fight was trending. The fight trended on Twitter. A week before they fought. It just shows. I think they should doing something like this, like co-promoting and all those things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Are you talking about cross promotions between different broadcasters and
yeah.
and
We should doing that.
promoters?
They should do that. Yeah, should do that often.
It's awesome. It's awesome, man. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's very awesome, bro. Awesome. I have to tell you that.
And I don't know, man, bro. How excited are you about Crawford Porter? I'm extremely excited about that one, man.
Well, one thing is certain though, it's going to be a war. It's going to be a war. Porter is going to anybody that Porter fights. They never have it easy, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
They never have it easy. But it's like a test for Crawford. But I think Crawford will win, though.
I'm slightly favoring Crawford too.
Crawford is so skillful, bro. But one thing that Crawford said that really surprised me, he said, if you hit me once, I'm going to hit you twice as hard. So it shows that he's not going to go in there and box. He's going to go in there for war as well.
Oh boy, Terence Crawford's left hand is something else. That guy has a good punch on that left hand, man.
And this is why this is good. This is why this fight is very, very important and good.
Lekon Sage says, in his opinion, Ugas beat Porter. And I'm going to be honest, I agree with you, man. That fight deserved a rematch. Ugas was robbed because he wasn't the popular fighter. He wasn't the American. And he wasn't Sean Porter. But it was a very close fight. So it could have gone either way. And they decided to give it to Porter. I believe Ugas deserves a rematch. But right now, he's a champion. So let's Porter go get the belt.
And you know one thing that is really sad in this generation right now? You see, the fans are so fickle. We fans, a lot of our fans are so fickle. Like just because someone beat, so like they always complain that we don't get to see the best fight the best, and yet when a fighter loses, they tend to say, "Oh, he's done now. He should retire." So if he retires now, Do we have a replacement? It's not like do we have a replacement for that fighter coming up?
I don't know. Yo, bro, people are crazy, man. They'll tell you crazy stuff like, hey, Joshua got schooled by Usyk. He should retire, hang up the gloves. What are you talking about, man? If Joshua retires, then what are you going to be watching in the heavyweight division? Kaunauki? Helenius? Are those the guys that you want to be watching? Really?
This is the reason why the whole era, like this, I think he Muhammad Ali fought this time around. I don't think he would be as great as he was. I don't think the respect they would give him the respect. Maybe after he lost, they would say, "Nah, man, this guy's not good." Because nobody thought Ali would beat George Foreman. Not even George Foreman himself. Yeah, it's a fact, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Nobody thought so.
Ali was a crazy case, man.
But Ali did. As he did it. So it's just one of those things, bro. Like, that's why I like Efe Ajagba's mentality. Okay. He's ready to fight. Anybody. Because Ajagba could have easily avoided the Sanchez fight. That's a fight that normally happens in like 3 years from now. It's a fact, bro.
But how much time does he have? Let's keep it real.
Who?
Ajakba.
Ajagba's 27 years old. Still has time. Everywhere don't really get a hole like that. If George Foreman can come back at age 45 to win a world title, bro, why not? Like, everywhere can lose a lot of things, but they don't really lose that power. Maybe it will get slower, but at the end of the day, some people just tend to use it. I think the rematch, when it happens, you see a different Ajakba.
Yeah.
A more constant Ajakba, more like Ajakba who throws more jab, to the body, to the head, feinting, just doing all the things we know he can do. At least if the fight even get tough, they need to get a referee, though, not that Lanty referee, that Bass referee. The referee that will not be one-sided. I don't know why they didn't get an African-American referee. A good one. How do you get a Lanty referee in a fight against a Lanty fighter, bro? That's very bad, bro. I don't know why Team Ajakba didn't allow that to happen. What's so funny, though? Have you seen the picture circulating around?
Which one?
When Wada got knocked down in the 11th round heavily?
Yeah.
Do you know the referee was laughing while Wada was down?
Oh, really?
You didn't see it, bro. Go watch. No. Go see. Bro. The referee, when Wada got knocked down, the referee was laughing his ass off, bro. While he waved it up, he was laughing his ass off. Wow. I was surprised when I saw that, bro. Go look at it. Go search for that. Go search for that Wada knockout. Like Wada being knocked out by Fury, and then look at the referee face. Is that a referee? That's not professional referee, bro. Of course, he did well, during the fight. But how do you laugh at the fighter? You're laughing at the fighter that just got knocked out? Just laughing? Is that professional? That's what we're talking about now. One of those things, bro. Anyway, guys, you guys watching right now. Stay tuned for my back right here. We're gonna be going out. We're gonna be going. Yeah, we'll be going out now. No, come on to the one. We need to record some things. I mean, if we do it tomorrow, if you get, I don't know. Like this water one, Ajagba one.
More done tomorrow, I beg. More
So
done tomorrow.
let's do it tomorrow then.
Mm.
So guys, I want to say thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it. You have any take on any your last thought, bro?
Man, all I'm gonna say is if Ajagba ever comes across this live stream, man, keep your head up, bro. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. In this case, even though the referee seemed like he was a little bit biased, I would recommend you don't even focus on that, because if the referee was not biased, Frank Sanchez would still have won that fight because he was more skillful, he was faster, he was able to counterpunch in between your body punches. You did a great work, by the way, Efe, because you were going to the body, following the game plan by K. Koroma. But at the end of the day, the better guy won, period. Okay, you were a little bit too slow, and Frank Sanchez was able to read your punches and he was able to counter in between those punches. So go out there into the gym, prepare harder, try and improve on your speed if you can, and keep on working.
Thanks, brother. For your take. God bless you, huh? We are tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Respect.